If you're new to investing, it's completely normal to feel overwhelmed. There are thousands of ETFs, hundreds of strategies, and way too many opinions on what you should buy. But here's the good news. You don't need complexity to build real long-term wealth. In fact, most beginners can get started with just 3 simple ETFs. They're balanced, calm, and designed to grow your money without stress. So in this video, we'll walk through the 3 best ETFs for beginners in 2026 and how to combine them into a simple, long-term portfolio. Let's start with the foundation. Number 1, the Global ETF, your calm, all-in-one base. A global ETF is one of the easiest and safest ways to start investing. With a single investment, you get a tiny piece of thousands of companies across the entire world, the US, Europe, Asia, emerging markets, and more. There's no guessing, no picking individual stocks, no trying to outsmart the market. Just broad, quiet diversification. A global ETF works well for beginners because it's extremely diversified, it's less volatile than betting on single countries, it grows steadily over long periods, and it's perfect for monthly automated investing. For many people, this ETF becomes the core of their portfolio, the part that just quietly grows in the background. Number 2, the S&P 500 ETF, simple U.S. growth. The S&P 500 is one of the most popular ETFs for a reason. It includes 500 of the largest and strongest companies in the United States: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla, and many more. And here's the simple truth. Over decades, this index has delivered solid, reliable growth. Not every year is perfect, but long-term, it has been one of the most consistent performers in the investing world. The S&P 500 is great for beginners because it's easy to understand, it has a strong track record, it pairs perfectly with a global ETF, and it adds a bit more growth potential. A stable and balanced beginner mix often looks like 70% global ETF and 30% S&P 500 ETF. It's simple, it's clear, and it works. Number 3, the World Bond ETF, your stability when you need it. Most beginners focus only on stocks, but having a small amount of bonds in your portfolio can make your investing journey much more comfortable. A World Bond ETF gives you stability, especially during market downturns. Bonds don't grow as quickly as stocks, but they do 3 important things. They reduce big drops in your portfolio, they help your investments feel smoother over time, and they give you a sense of emotional balance. A common calm structure for beginners is 80% stocks, 20% bonds. This small bond portion can make a surprisingly big difference in how comfortable and confident you feel, especially when the market gets noisy. How to combine these 3 ETFs. Here's a simple long-term structure that works for many beginners. 50 to 70% global ETF, 20 to 40% S&P 500 ETF, 10 to 20% World Bond ETF. This gives you worldwide diversification, strong long-term growth, a layer of stability, and a portfolio that's easy to automate. You don't need a dozen ETFs. Just a few good choices added consistently can take you very far. If this video helped you feel a bit clearer about where to start, and if you prefer a calm, simple approach to investing, feel free to subscribe to Olive Wealth. Every week, I share practical, beginner-friendly videos designed to help you grow your money slowly, steadily, and confidently. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.